Hello Crafty Budgeters, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany. On this channel we are working to craft a budget and a lifestyle to become debt free. The time has come. The time has come to let y'all know where we are at with my debt free journey. If you are new to this channel, if this is your first time watching the video, you've only subscribed to me within the past couple of months, my family started off with $175,000 worth of debt in January of 2020. And I started this channel when did I start it? January of 2021, to really just document my journey of paying off debt, becoming financially free. And the Crafty Budgeter kind of took off. It took off sharing my story, doing budgeting, doing some small savings challenges. But I think the main reason why it took off is because I was really upfront and transparent about the debt that we had, and every month showed y'all where we were at with the debt, using our debt snowball, using side income money. And it has just been awesome to be able to see the progress we have made. And it's already 3 years since I started really tracking this journey of paying off debt. And what a great way to start the year off of 2023 to get you up to speed on how we are doing with our debt. Here we go. I'm really excited. So if you are not a part of the Crafty Budgeter fam and you like all of those things that I just said of what I do on this channel, make sure that you subscribe to the Crafty Budgeter fam. We have fun over here. Make sure you like and comment. If you are in debt, if you are trying to pay off credit cards, student loans, all of the other things that equals debt, know that you are not alone. Know that you have a community surrounding you, and the key thing is that you are making a plan to pay off the debt, making a plan to be strategic and intentional with your money to get out of debt. No one's trying to put thousands of dollars towards debt every month, and that is why I started budgeting. I was seeing how much I was putting to debt on a monthly basis, and I was like, this cannot happen at all. So having that mindset has really helped me stay on track. Now let me be honest with you. There's been about 6 or 7 months that I haven't really been doing much to like put extra money to debt. I've just been paying the bare minimums. I actually accrued some debt, which we'll talk about in a little bit. And that's just the reality of being on a budget and being on a debt-free journey, right? You hope that you stay out of debt, but life happens, y'all. And so we accrued some more debt. So I'm just gonna bring you along for the ride and share where we are at. So I'm going to be using the Elevated Life Code budget book and kind of starting off with our annual debt tracker. And I'm gonna go through where we are in January. But before we do that, I kind of want to have a nostalgic moment and like bring it back to the very beginning. The very beginning. So this is the breakdown that I did on my channel, where I showed for the first time how much debt we had. It was interesting. Telling a community that I don't even know, that I've never met face to face, that I have $175,000 worth of debt is a lot. It's a lot. But I knew it was really important to really show and be transparent, because I want you to know that like you can work and pay off debt. You don't have to have lots of money. You can start off small. You can really work towards making that goal happen. And so that's why I really wanted to be transparent about like every single cent that I had, because it just makes it more powerful every month when I'm working towards paying off debt and hearing y'all cheering me on and motivating me to keep doing it. And that is why I'm continuing to share that on my channel. I know I haven't had a debt update since I believe February of 2022. I know it's been a crazy year, but I really want to get back to making that a focus and paying it off. So quickly, I just want to go through where the $175,000 came from. So you see, I believe there's 13 debts that we started with in January of 2020, and that got me to $175,000, $389.35. I was paying on a monthly basis over $2,700 to debt. Is that just like boggles my mind that I spent that much money every month to pay off debt. Now, the majority, I will be honest, is coming from student loans. So my husband's student loans and my student loan. My student loans equals over like $80,000 between undergraduate and graduate school. Student loans, and that again is where the bulk was. We did have some lease cars that were in there, but yeah, the majority of it was student loans, which y'all, I still beat myself up that I took that much amount of loans out to go to grad school, and now my journey and mission is to make sure that no one takes out that much money when they are going to school. But anyway, and then at the end of the year of 2020, we ended with $127,826.06. So on this channel, what I do is, even though these are paid off, and I'll show you where we are right now, I always keep them in my list because it's a good way for me to see how far we've come. Some people like take it off when it's paid, but for me, I love to see that, like, look, Brittany, look how far you've come, look how much progress you've made. And so it's just been awesome to be able to track it on a month-to-month basis. So can we have a moment of silence? And now we're done. $175,000. It's crazy. So now what I want to do is I want to bring you in a little bit closer, and we're going to set up our annual debt tracker for the year. So, and I feel like I need a little buddy with me on the side, but that's just gonna, no. All right. So let me put you here. I'll bring you in closer. There we go. Okay, so for the debt tracker, what we have on here are, that you can use if you have one of the books, debt, minimum payment, and then every month tracking how much you paid and where you are with your debt. The nice thing about this is that we decided that instead of doing it every month, just having it one sheet that you have it in one place. And then at the bottom, this is really cool, it's a graph. So throughout the year, you're able to see kind of where you are with your debt, and hopefully it's declining, not increasing. So let's start with the minimum payments for the debts that I have and kind of talk you through some of the ones that y'all, well, you'll just see. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. So Capital One, there's no minimum payment because we paid it off. Lowe's, we paid it off. Peloton, paid off. Car, paid off. Now, here we go. Are you ready? So the first one that we come to, and if you remember in some other years, this would have been blank. There wasn't anything there. Or maybe it was like a small amount. But your girl racked up some debt over the past, I would say, 6-7 months, like I said in the beginning. And between this one and, I'm going to be honest, the bank loan, it is what it is. Am I happy about it? No. But did life happen? Yes. I'm not going to go into every single detail of like how we accrued it, of like how much money it was. But when I tell you that we had to dip into our emergency fund, right? I had an emergency fund. Great. That's awesome. And then we didn't have an emergency fund because things were coming up. So multiple car repairs had to be had on my car, which resulted in like a total of $5,000. We had to get multiple trees taken down due to storm damage. If you know my story, we went through some infertility treatments, and that cost money. And yeah, it just, you know, it just, I don't have words for it, but this is the real, this is the real, this is the realistic. And so we now have a plan. I'm going to make a plan to pay it off. And so the numbers that you might see, you'd be like, Brittany, Dad, you had these numbers at very low or zero. And it is what it is. I'm not going to dwell on it. So the bank credit card has $4,886.90. That is not what I was supposed to do. Y'all, see, this is, hold on, y'all. I messed up already. That's gonna piss me off. Okay, so the minimum payment right now for this card is, let's see, $200. $200. Oh, that's gonna piss me off because now I'm gonna have to see this every single month. Ah, Navient, nothing. Timeshare, nothing. Bank loan, we do have one. What is it? Hold on. Okay, the bank loan is $290. And then we don't have car loan. Listen, we'll get to this in a second, but nothing for Fed loan. AES, that minimum payment is $397.06. And then Great Lakes, I don't even remember what that is. Hold on, I can tell you. It's $403.30. Okay, so the Great Lakes, we're not paying on it through the pause that's happening right now. But when that does come up, I'm just going to add it all up. So 200 plus 290 plus 397.06 plus 403.30. So 1,000. Can you see it? No, let me put it over here. 1,209. That's not what it is. $90.36. Okay, so we're starting the year. This is our starting minimum balance, kinda, right? We're gonna take off the 403, but technically that's how much I should be putting to debt for the year. And if I could do this, if I could rip this page out and put another page in there, I would, because I wouldn't actually put this minimum payment in there because it's gonna change because we're gonna pay some of it off. But I did what I did. So difference though, I feel like we need to talk about, like I said earlier, it was at the beginning of the 2020, I was putting $2,774,000 to debt, and now I'm only putting $1,290 to debt, which definitely is a difference. So now for January, this is what we're starting January with. My gosh. And I probably should do this at the end of the year. Maybe I'll do that when I'm ending, with my ending. What do you think? Should I wait and do it at the end or what it is right now? Well, we want to know what we started with at the end of the year, at the beginning of January, and then we'll do at the beginning of February. Maybe that's how we do it. At the beginning of every month where we are at with the debt. Yeah, okay. Well, that's how we're going to do it because I want to do this video. All right, so for Capital One, it's 0. For Lowe's, it's 0. For Peloton, it's 0. For car, it's 0. Now, for the bank credit card, this is where the money is starting to come. So 4,000. Let's see. 88690. Note to self for next year, make these boxes a little bit bigger. All right, Navient is 0. Timeshare is 0. Now the bank card, now this has a little bit of money on there. It is 10,000. 6, 7, 60. So $10,677. I know. It's we're just gonna keep on moving. But can we get a 2 snaps for what I'm about to tell you next? Fed loan had $19,521.55. That one was on pause as well. Both my husband and I did the public student loan forgiveness by the deadline, and y'all, my husband got his forgiven. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. My husband got his forgiven. I'm still waiting to hear back from mine. I should hear back from mine, I think, this month. And yeah, it's just, I'm so grateful. I'm surprised I didn't cry. But yeah, so there's nothing. Can you believe it? I just am so thankful for this public student loan forgiveness. And I really send positive vibes that I get mine covered too. We'll see. So there's nothing there. And then AES, so there's still a little bit left on my AES. So $5,961.43. And then Great Lakes, here's the whammy. $67,737.02. So, beginning of January, or as of today, let's just put it that way. As of today, this is how much we have in debt for the beginning of 2023. So now let's calculate it up and see what our ending balance is for the month. 488,690 plus 10, excuse me, 67760 plus 5,961.43 plus 67,737.02. Now let's make sure. I'm gonna write it down and do it another time, because you know sometimes when I do stuff, $89,262.95. We are ending, or we are beginning the year with 89,000, and I'm actually going to write it down here because it's going to give me a little bit more room. So let me just turn it a little bit. So $89,262.95. Ha! So y'all, it happened, right? So we racked some back up. So these are the ones that we're gonna have to. The ones I'm focusing on right now is the credit cards. The AES and the bank loan. I do the debt snowball, so I really try to do the minimums and then pay them off. We'll see. Depending, I'll do a whole video of like how I'm gonna do the breakdown of my debt snowball. But right now, that's kind of my thoughts, is just to get the lower ones out of the way and then focus on the 10,000 one throughout the year. But we'll see what happens. So yeah, our starting balance, so for the starting is $89,262.95. The goal, right? So the goal is that we'll pay off all of these, and then I'll get my student loan forgiveness for public service, and I'll have zero. We'll see. Well, I don't know. But that's the hope. That's the hope, right? So let's do our tracker. So how I'm going to do this, there's 10 lines. So I'm just going to do it 1 to 100,000 because I'm under 100,000. So 0, and then 2K, 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K, 6K, 7K. I should have just wrote it on the side. Whatever. 8K, 9K, and then the top is 10,000. But I don't need that because I'm under 90,000. All right, so y'all, we are doing this together. Doing it together. So for January, we are at 89,000. So let's do it like we are almost at 90. So we'll go right here. We're right under 90,000. And we'll I'm going to make a bar graph because I think the bar graph will be kind of cool to see. And then we can color it in. Let me get a mark. This one first. All right, so for January. All right, January, here we go. We have 89,000 we're starting with. And now we'll see every month, we'll see how it's going to go down. That's what we're saying. Every month it's going to go down. At the beginning of the month, we'll do what the debt balance is. But y'all, that is where we are with the debt. Clearly it's been a minute since I've done one of these visit videos with y'all, but I am so excited that now you know. Now you'll be able to cheer me on along the way, and I'll be able to do the same for you in your journey. So in the comments, where are you with your debt? Where are you at with your debt payoff, and how much debt are you working with? Yes, listen, there's no shame in my game. $175,000. We're at $89,000 right now. My goal and focus is to become debt free. The goal when I first started this channel was in 2025. I was going to be debt free. If that can happen in 2023, I will have a party, y'all. I will have a party. It'll definitely happen in 2024. I definitely cut a whole year off by just budgeting, which is awesome, and like including in some side hustles. But yeah, I'm really excited to bring you along for the ride. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you like and comment. Make sure that you subscribe to the Crafty Budgeter fam. We have fun over here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Know that if you have debt, there's no shame, no judgment that you'll get over here. Join the channel to stay motivated, to keep yourself on track. And I'll do a whole video on just my debt snowball for this year. But I wanted to just show you where we're starting with in 2023 with the debt number. So see ya. Bye-bye.